Hello students, now I am discussing about Pythagoras Theorem. So, statement of Pythagoras Theorem. Statement is, in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to squares of the remaining sides and their sum. Squares and their sum respectively. Okay. In an right angle triangle, this is right angle triangle. Right angle triangle means here B is 90 degree. Correct. This is a right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, this is called hypotenuse. Yes, and this is base. This is adjacent side. Okay. So here, according to the statement, the square of hypotenuse means square of AC square that equal to individual's square, that is AB square and BC square and their sum. Okay, here the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of squares of remaining two sides. This is a statement of Pythagoras theorem. So proof here. This is a Pythagoras theorem statements. Now I will solve the theorem. Okay, so now how to prove here AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Correct. So we know what is given here. Given triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. Okay. Next, I will make some arrangements here. So in a right angle triangle, now I will construct, or I will draw. This is right angle triangle, this is ABC. I will draw BD, which is perpendicular to AC. Okay, which is perpendicular to AC means here it is 90 degree. Okay, so construction draw BD is perpendicular to AC. Correct. Next, proof. We know in right angle triangle ABC, here comma angle ABC is 90 degree. Correct. And BD is perpendicular to AC. This is why, because this is given. This is why, because we draw BD is perpendicular to AC. Correct. So next, that's why triangle ABC similar to triangle ADB. Correct. ABD and ABC are similar triangle because this angle is 90 degree, and we construct BD is perpendicular to AC. So both are similar triangles because similarity of right angle triangle. Okay, that's why AB divided by AD equal to AC divided by AB. This is why, because of corresponding sides of similar triangle. Correct. Corresponding sides of similar triangle. So see here, this AB and this AB, do cross multiplication here. So AB square is equal to AC into AD. Correct. AB square is equal to AC into AD. Call it as equation number 1. Okay, now take also triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC. This is also because of similarity of a right angle triangle. Because similarity of right angle triangles. Correct. So here also BC by DC is equal to AC by BC. This is because corresponding sides of similar triangle. So do cross multiplication here. BC square is equal to AC into DC. Getting? BC square is equal to AC into DC. This is called equation number 2. So add equation 1 and 2. We will get AB square, this is AB square plus BC square. Correct. BC square, and this side AC into AD plus AC into DC. AC into AD plus AC into DC. So here AC and AC are common in these two, so I will take AC as a common. Next, AD plus DC. See here, AD plus DC means this AD plus DC. Correct. This AD plus DC means it is AC. AD plus DC is equal to AC. So I will write, instead of AD plus DC, I will write AC. So AC into AC. Getting? This is AC square. Hence prove. Because AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. This is our Pythagoras theorem. If you want, you can take screenshot. Okay. So here now I will prove converse of a Pythagoras theorem. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Converse of Pythagoras theorem. That is, theorem statement is, in a triangle if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the remaining two sides, then the triangle is a right angled triangle. Getting? Theorem, in a triangle, they didn't mention it is a right angle triangle or equilateral triangle. It just mentions it in a triangle if the square of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of remaining sides. They only given AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, then what have to prove? I have to prove the triangle is right angle triangle. So given what is given here? In triangle ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. They've only given this much. So what have to prove? To prove here, angle of ABC is 90 degrees. Alright, it is an right angle triangle. So what have to construct? Construction. Draw triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to AB. So PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC, and angle PQR is equal to 90 degree. This much have to construct. So I will give name to this triangle, that is ABC, and I will draw another triangle which is PQR. In these two triangles, AB equal to PQ, correct, and QR equal to BC, correct. So this PQR is, angle PQR is 90 degree. This much I have to construct here. So proof proof. In a triangle PQR, angle PQR is 90 degree. Correct? So, if the triangle is 90 degree, can we apply Pythagoras theorem? What is Pythagoras theorem? That is, here PR square is equal to QR square plus PQ square. Correct? PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Correct? This is because of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Correct? So, but we know what is QR equal to BC here, and PQ is equal to AB here. So can I put PQ and QR value? That is PR equal to PQ means that is AB square plus QR. In place of QR I will put BC, that is BC square. Why? Because of construction. Because of construction I did like this. Correct? Now PR square is equal to AB square plus BC square. But what have to know? But we know already, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Correct? Call it as a equation 1. Call it as a equation 2. We know this formula already, that is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So from 1 and 2, PR square is equal to AC square. Correct? Here AB square plus BC square, that equal to PR square, and here the same AB square plus BC square, that equal to AC square. So here PR square and AC square are equal. Getting? So if I am taking square root on both sides, square root on both sides, PR is equal to AC. Correct? PR is equal to AC. Next, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, AB is segment AB is congruent to segment PQ. Correct? And segment BC is congruent to segment QR. Correct? Next, segment AC is congruent to segment PR. Correct? This is because PR is equal to AC. So that's why triangle ABC is also congruent to triangle PQR. This is because SS test of congruency. Okay, that's why if these two triangles are congruent, means their angles also congruent. So angle ABC is congruent to angle PQR. Yes, but here angle PQR is 90 degree. So the angle ABC also 90 degree, because these two are congruent angles. So that's why angle ABC is 90 degree. This angle also 90 degree here. This is proved, hence proved. If you want, you can take screenshot. Okay.